And greetings, ladies and gentlemen players. It's another wonderful Friday. This is April of 2023, making it a wonderful day for basics. I'm over here on the OG server once again, while we're going to be playing some DDQs. After this week, I'll probably be switching it up to some good old single-digit queues, but I do have a minor, teeny-weeny announcement. If you are a DDQ player, and you have been trying to play some of these simpler things you are seeing in the videos for the last 2 weeks. This one and the previous ones have been aimed at you, and it just hasn't gone well. Well, I stream on, let's see, Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. And if you are in chat, you say that you were trying to do and it wasn't going very well, you know what? I will go ahead and give you a game review. If you are, unfortunately, watching this video, and it's not in the month of April of 2023, the offer doesn't exist anymore. Sorry, it's a thing. It's just for the last 2 weeks of April. So, cool. All right, got ourselves a game here. And I'll go ahead and start in the upper left-hand corner with a 4-4 point. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me indeed. Well, we got double 4-4 points now. Now I'm being 3-3'd. Well, this is going to be exactly what I've been looking for. I was hoping that among the double-digit Q rankings, I would find someone who is, in point of fact, going to go ahead and decide to 3-3. Case on this point, this game is now over because he cut the 3-3, and now he's in trouble. I can go ahead and extend down, which threatens to Hane and kill the 2. Even if, by some miracle, he manages to live here, which he can, I suppose, if he really wants, but this is dead in the corner. I know the shape. He plays here, you go ahead and do the blam, and then he's a little dead duder man. Unfortunate. So yeah, if I play here right now, he is no longer going to be among the living. Now you might be thinking to yourself, I don't believe you. So here's what I'm going to show you. If I go here, he's going to play there. I'm going to go here. Now, he's going to play here for him to connect underneath there, and that's going to actually work. He gets to play there, and then these are dead. Because there is no running away from that at all. So that's really, really awkward. But it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm just going to extend. I'm getting bases with all my groups. That's all I'm doing. Alright, he's 3-3ing me again. Let's see if he likes that variation, or if he will play a different one. Alright. Let's go ahead and play a different variation and see what he does when I play this instead. Once again, he has to play, or he's gonna die. Oh, yikes. I'll go and extend. I won't create cutting points and weird things until I know I can Atari down solidly, which I can now. I don't want to create cutting points and things like that until I know I can Atari. Or until I know I don't have to worry about those things. He's trying to push through and cut. That's kind of weird, but okie dokie. I will go ahead and just, I don't know, I guess I'll do that. Kind of want to do it, but he might push. That's kind of weird. I was gonna. It's fine. Hane kills him, by the way. But let's not mind that. Oh, he knows. Okay. Good. He knows. And now we'll get a base. Yeah, just don't be dead and get a base. Simple as that. I'm even gonna go ahead and get a base here too, because we always make sure that we're looking after our little weak groups. Alright, I just said the name of my opponent repeatedly. I hope I remembered to edit that out in post. Let's see. Got a little splitty times. Let's go ahead and do splitty times. Yeah, I'll do some splits. He's capping me. It's kind of weird, but okay. I'll get myself a base because bases are important. He's hitting me, so I will extend because we answer shoulder hits and things like that. Hane at the head of 2 and 3 would be bad, so we will extend up here. I could arguably go away from here, but again, Hane at the head of 2 and 3, so we'll go ahead and play there. He can't Hane at the head of 2 and 3 anymore because there's 4. That's how numbers work. That must mean it's pretty safe for me to be able to Hane in return if I'm strong. Am I strong? Well, do I have a base? Hey, look at that. I can see a base right there. So I will Hane. I don't want that to die, so we're going to extend. Again, this is still fine, so we will keep defending. We didn't run out with a small knight, because if we did that, he's probably going to hurt me. Not being greedy, I will kindly take my 4, 5, 6 line territory. Ooh, need to be careful of this one too. I could cap and try to kill because I just don't see how... I just don't see how it kills me. But we'll just go ahead and make sure we are completely A to the okay. Tempted to start murdering everything that moves. But I'll just keep my territory. It's no problem. It's no problem. Don't you dare cut me. It dies. Okay. Starting to surround. Now here's where we make a big decision. Because he's dead. He's dying with the outside groups repeatedly. You might ask yourself, why is that happening? It's because the 3-3, when played wrongly, is really bad. And even if he played it rightly, at some point he would have to live here, and we can see that his sense of shape is, again, not that great. He needs to work on it, really. So it's why I say that DDKs, and a lot of SDKs, to be honest, have no business really playing the 3-3 variation, because the game is over, and all I had to do was just not die. It's a little strange. So I'm going to obviously separate. I'm not trying to kill, but he might die. It's unfortunate, but it could happen. Not creating my cutting point. I'm always being very, very careful because he wants to try to kill me. But he can't kill me. I've said he can't kill me. I don't see where he goes here. Like, yeah, I just don't. I don't know. Bamboo joint, shortest connection I can make, I guess. Pretty sure this has more liberties than like these, so I think that's Gote, but yeah, that's a solid pass. But we'll go ahead and answer. We'll go ahead and answer. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Again, it's fine. We'll answer. We'll answer. It's fine. These are dead, clearly. He's playing way too fast. I'm using so much more time than he is. That's why I have some of the nameplates there so I can see like how much time they're using. Right now is time management. Also, sadly, needs a lot of work. Go and defend myself because defending myself is good. He's almost alive. Four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. Again, separating is really, really nice. I don't have to, though. If I separate, he might wind up getting killed, because we can see here, right? If we play here, he could be in trouble. So, I'll just go ahead and take my points. And make sure he can't surround me. Now that I've got my territory. He's attaching again. He needs to see. He's did that over here, too. He needs to really stop that. He needs to really stop that, unfortunately. It's kind of making him a lot weaker. Because I can go ahead and hit him again. We'll go ahead and turn. Because we were Haning ahead of 2 and 3. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Now, it is unfortunate that we did meet a crazy man at 11Q. And what I mean by a crazy man is someone who just like runs a whole bunch of weak groups, but I'm not trying to put any pressure on. Using a lot of similar responses. Don't let him high ahead of 2 and 3. Making sure we extend when he goes ahead and cuts us. We defend our groups. You know, all that good stuff. I could probably do something over in here, but fine. I'll go and back down. And then I'll make sure that we're connected here. Not a big deal. That is an elephant eye. That could be a big deal. This isn't connected. That could be a big deal. Hane was sent, I guess. I mean, that's alive. So, what now? Guess I'll just close the rest of that, eh? Yeah, he's seriously blitzing. I think in this one, I will go ahead and play 2 games. We drop down, not up, because we're in endgame. And now from here, we're just going to go ahead and play the biggie points and call it a game. I'll try to get another game after this. This was just a weird one. Let's just go to review.
パス。死に石を除去してください。あなたの勝ち。検討が開始されました。
Alright, so really fast, just want to go ahead and review some of that. So he opened up with dual 3/4 facing me, which is a little bit weird because these are really low stones. You don't wanna do that. You wanna like open up maybe with a 3/4 facing this way or a 4/4 here or something like that. Double 3/4 facing this way is really strange. 3/3 should be off limits below a certain rank, and I'll be talking about that with Baduk Doctor in an upcoming video. We got the Hane here. Unfortunately, he doesn't know Joseki either. He needs to go ahead and push here and then try and do something. The cut, unfortunately, just ends in sadness. Because at this point, He can try and do this, but I mean, we can Hane here. If he plays there, there's this one, this one, this one, this one. There's a lot of different ways to go ahead and kill this, depending on how you want to do it. But we went on hands off, didn't kill him. It's just a bad result. I made sure I got my base. When you're in trouble, if your opponent is trying to do crazy things, make sure you're safe, then resume the big points. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. You wouldn't want to, for example, go, oh, okay, I'm taking a big point now. Because this doesn't have a base, right? It's just like it's just 2 stones. So they could try to, attack something here too, and then the game just spirals into insanity. By getting a base, we solidify ourselves, we give sort of rationality back to the game that we're playing. He did this again. I mean, hunting here isn't terrible if you want. If you want to just go and play here and kill him immediately, you can. He's dead in the corner now. That's all there is to it. Can't live up there. But again, let him live. And we got our base. Same exact idea. That way there's no counterattack going on to us, and we're A-okay. Now you might think, but oh, you're losing out this way. Don't you realize? You're behind now, but it's not. Even if we look at, I'm not going to show you actually. That makes editing my life, editing this video a lot more annoying. Suffice to say, at this point in the game here, I've got a 91% chance to win now. So the game is already all but over because of the second mistakes that he's made. And since we didn't give him room to counterattack us, base, solid-ish. This could be a little bit better, but these stones are weak, so who cares? Then we're fine. Went ahead and split him, make sure he couldn't tie everything together. He should have gotten for territory. He didn't. But it's really hard to say what he should and shouldn't do right now when, as I mentioned at this point, he doesn't really have a chance to win. So it's hard to pick moves when all of your moves aren't going to get you to where you need to go, you know? Like, he could try to be like, I guess we're going to go all in on an attack here, sir. But that's just an easy divide and conquer. Just make sure this doesn't connect to here, and one of them's going to die. Like, if he defends here, like, that's pretty much dead. If he, like, comes out here, then that's pretty much dead. Defended our stones. He's trying to live. Again, you'd absolutely play this one. Easy peasy. Like, there's nowhere to go. Like, what's he going to do? Cut this? That doesn't do anything. But yeah, instead, we just took our territory, kept ourselves nice and solid. Good old nice and strong. And that's all we needed to do. Make sure we couldn't had a 2 and 3 stones, basic proverbs. And yeah, there's nothing else we had to do. Didn't have to kill him. Because he gave me too much right from the off. Right from the off. Either way, let's go pick up one more game so you can play someone a little bit more representative of the DDK level. Because they don't all play this way. That was just like one of the most aggressive outliers that we could find, right? Alright, got a game against the 12Q. Let's see how this one goes. I am very shocked at the last 2 games, let me tell you. Got an enclosure here detected, so we'll block the block the extension from the enclosure, as we are wont to do. He is blocking my enclosure for my extension. I'll go ahead and just connect on back, because I've already got a stone in place, therefore we can kind of connect the territory here. Alright, looks like an end of a sequence, so we are going to either enclose or approach. Doesn't really matter which one we do. Well, I don't know. I'll go ahead and enclose. By the way, that enclosure should have been the other way, my bad. This is obviously the larger side. I did this one because I was thinking maybe I'll attack him in the middle game, but I'm not going to attack him in the mid game because that would potentially kill him. So yeah, you should probably be playing a this way. If he extends here, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just go ahead and defend there like so, and he's got multiple little invasion points there. It's not a big deal. You can also go ahead and put max pressure on him if you wanted to. That's also fine. I will defend because large knight, very vulnerable to 3/3 action. Now, since I did play here and let me to approach and expand on the top side of the board, I probably will have to do a little bit of nudging on this one. He gave me Sente. Very well. I will approach his corner then. This is already a strong shape, so we can ignore it. Do not pincer me. Do not play away. Please, I beg you. I see that a lot at the Q level. Okay, this move should have been, a little one-pointer, but he helped himself out. Good enough. I'm backing off high simply because I just like the sequence. I think it's fine. I think it's a fine move. 3 space into 4 space, meaning there's a lot there. But there's a 3 and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I'll take the last large move here. You'll probably take 1 over here. And then we're firmly in mid-game where we get to expand or reduce, attack or defend. So, not sure if he's as passive as last week's player. Definitely not as weird as the first player that we played today. Seems a bit more run-of-the-mill. See what's he going to play here. What's he going to play? That is starting to cut through me, so I will give a good old response to it. What's the best way to respond? I don't know. I'll play here. The weird move, I don't want to actually hit him. Don't push unless you're going to cut. That was a co-threat that he's got rid of. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Yeah, nothing really there for him, sadly. We answer it caps, shoulder, it's attachments, which that's one of them, so alright. I've sent Tay, but I'll give it back to him one last time. Because that cut doesn't really do anything. We play away. He's like, I cut you. And be like, yeah, and? Now, we are strong in the area. So against this, you should go ahead and push and cut. Because they can't really do a whole lot here. If they try to do something like this shape sucks. You can go here, here, and something like, ooh, I don't know. I mean, just for starters, if you wanted to, you could be like, I will play here, into here, into here, or I will play here, into here, like into here. A lot of options, a lot of options. I will go ahead and defend. Keep in my points, try not to play very greedy. There's obviously no pushing and cutting through here, so I have Sente. That's a 4-line area, so we'll go ahead and answer it. Or we'll go ahead and take the last one for ourselves. Now we're going to be doing nothing but invasions and reducing. It seems I'm in a bit of a territorial game, which is fine. 4/4 can go territory or influence. It is very, very flexible in that fashion, which is why I like showcasing it at the Q level in particular, or when I'm playing Dons and I just not sure what else I want to do. It is A-OK. Question is, what is he going to do? Because there's a lot of invasion points on the board. We got this one here. Got, I don't know, something up there. Could come up through here. Got so many things we could do. Shoulder hitting me is a little weird, but okay. That I don't have to answer, so I'm not. Oh, and technically we've also got this one that we're probably not going to use this game because it threatens to push, block, Atari, and then attack the 3. Invasion. Invasion. Do. Well, there's a 3 space, so let's go ahead and do this one. This is probably the one that you're going to see most often. Player has a 3-space extension. You can go out or under. That means you're probably going to live. He's kicking, unfortunately. I would probably have assumed this one to try to do more of a surround and kill kind of variation. But instead he's making this, I don't know, this little dude. I would attach here normally. We'll go ahead and do not that. He has to be a little bit careful though. If I Hane at the head of here, there's a cut there and there. Dangerous stuff. Dangerous stuff. Yeah, that is never being allowed to connect. Sorry, there's no reason for it to. I'll go ahead and play here too. Gives me a lot of Aji there. And now let's see if he's paying attention. Let's see if you're paying attention, my friend. So one thing he wouldn't want to do right now is be like, from here I'm going to cut you now. Because then even if he plays here and goes max aggression, he's potentially dead in the corner. Right now we're holding ahead at 2 and 3. I don't see any reason to back down off of that because of the Atari. I mean, there's a double Atari here. There's literally a double Atari here. Is he trying to kill me? Dude, what about your cutting points? Cutting point, cutting point, cutting point. How many times, chat, must we, and by we I mean Go teachers in general, explain cutting points to people? You want a code for the corner? Sure. We'll go ahead and threaten to come on out. Now normally, I'm going to play here. What you could do here is this one, into this one, and then the corner's dead. But I will give him a chance to live. I don't want to kill him, you know? I don't want to kill. Probably getting rid of the invasion point, though. All right. What now? Are we really in a co? Because this isn't really a co. Okay. You can retake. Okay, there we go with that. So we'll say get 2 stones. Nice, I like it. I lied, I get 3 stones. I like it even more. That I won't allow. This is super, super strong. We're gonna go ahead and just take that stone. I'll give you some back, sure. Big move right now is essentially this kind of stuff in here. We're looking for where his territory is, though. Looks like here. I probably won't do anything about that. Fihane's back. Atari. Okay, he didn't do it. Good, good, good. I will extend on in. This move has lost its value. That one still has some. Maybe just grow the middle. Because at this point, the game is in my favor because his territory is this little thing on the bottom right. Whatever this happens to be, we don't really know yet because it can all vanish. With like little pokins and clamps and things like that. But we don't really know how much territory he has. That's technically Sensei, sure, but I'm not really sure what it's doing yet. That's too much, sorry. Too many cutting points. I'm strong in the area, so we're going to push and cut. Strong in the area. If you're strong in the area, that's where you want to take your fight. Super important. Because if you're going to do any fighting in the game, like where else are you going to fight? I literally just got through telling this to some students earlier. Like, are you going to pick up only the fights in the area where you are weakest? That seems like a weird idea, right? No, you're going to try to take the fights where you are strongest. That is a super, super important idea. Push and cut at F5 works. There's no ladder anymore. See what he's going to respond with next. Okay. I will define my cutting point. What about my 2 stones, you're wondering? Well, what about his 5? By 5, I mean 6. Yeah, see, he's kind of guilty of the problem a lot of players make. Now, I will defend myself first. Will he do the same? I have a hunch he's not really aware of it, unfortunately. Because, yeah, if I push and he blocks, the minute I cut, something died. I can use the force move to develop the middle, like so. But yeah, this area on the right, a couple of things here in that corner was enough to win the game. Because this bottom right hand corner was not enough to win the game. This has no points to its name at all right now. And this is heavily reducible. As a result, game was over fairly early on, just from stay nice and strong. Just from stay nice and strong and playing big moves. Sorry, I couldn't think of the last one. I'm tired today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I got woken up earlier than I would have liked. He's still not defending. And he's completely oblivious. He's not asking himself where his weaknesses are. Which might also indicate he's not asking where my weaknesses are, right? I will go very, very gently against this. Hmm. What does he play if I do? What does he play to do that? Out of curiosity, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm curious if he's aware of the danger. Not so much, because now if I cut, he plays here, we Atari, I play here, he snap back. Let's not worry about that though. We'll go ahead and just take some big moves here, like so. If you can see that the cut point is there and it ends in a death for the opponent, that's great. Means you're just ahead of the game in life and death. Don't even worry about it. You can't see the cut points. Well, that's what you're really working on at DDK and, well, Q level in general. I'll go ahead and Hane here because why not? There's bigger than that with the board. I'm not really sure I want to play it though. I'm worried about if I put playing up there, he might wind up getting a lot of this area killed. I don't really want to do that. It destabilizes this one too if I start living in here. So a lot of awkward interactions there. The only question now is what is he going to do? Where is he going to play? Right. That is so huge. Unfortunate. Giving me the Atari. See, that's what I was referring to when I said that if I start playing those kind of things, he might just suddenly die. Let's get rid of this one off the field too. Okay. Poke on into the area, because I mean, not a whole lot else to do right now, for being honest. He's using up his endgame, or his time and endgame, ain't he? Going to extend on in some more, I suppose. Not trying to kill anything, but he defended 1 point rather than save the bulk of his points, which was a little strange. I will admit. Let's go ahead and just do some more endgame. It's alright. He could Atari here, then go under. That'd be a thing. That would certainly be a thing. But that's Gote again. It looks like white has most of the really big moves in this particular game. Goenhane. Yes, be careful because the Atari. Good, good, good. Alrighty then, he defended himself like so. We'll go ahead and just keep pushing, not a problem. We'll give him Sensei, see what he does. I think this is probably a little bit more of your average DDK player, in my opinion. Last week's guy seemed a bit passive, I will admit. And then at the start of this video, ooh, had some very, very aggressive ones. But we don't want to get into anything complicated in order to win these kind of games. As I hope you are seeing here. Well, where is he going to play next? Not a whole lot of endgame. He's got some ones on the bottom of the board. I don't know why he's not doing this, but that was a weird way to end the game. I'll just go ahead and say, all right then. I mean, somehow he just didn't notice a cutting point. He poked me right on into it. I don't really know why he didn't do that. He didn't defend. I don't know why. It's very strange. He needs to stop. Wait, no, different guy. Similar though. You don't go to the second line like this all the time. Okay, I'll go and just go ahead and hit it. Why not? Then kill two. I defend or he kills me in return. I think this is a pretty harsh game, not gonna lie. Mm-hmm.
パス秒読み。死に石を除去してください。あなたの勝ち。
Alright, so we won there, as you saw.
検討が開始されました。
Won there, as you saw. I think the opening was fairly straightforward. The jump was a little strange. I probably would have gone ahead and just backed off like so. And then as we saw here, this is, again, Jiseki mistake. The important part is we're doing corner, side, center. That is the most important bit. If our opponent tries to attach to us, do things like that, we keep making sure that we're as strong as possible. We're backing off from a few fights, but as you can see, we're up by 70 points. Doesn't really matter a great deal. The invasion was, again, really straightforward. He has a lot of really awkward kind of cutting points now. It's just, yeah, very, very unusual. Very, very unusual. And then here, regretfully, he was dead. And that's about where the game could have ended. It didn't, and I was able to cut through here, which was also great. But unfortunately, at this point, he doesn't have a lot of territory. So it's very, very difficult for him to continue going forward when his points and his potential are just that slim. Yeah, after here, reason why I say that this works, by the way, in case you can't read it, that goes into an Atari, so there's nothing they can do here. And that's pretty much why it works. Anyway, interesting games today from our DDK friends. I'll be back next week with some single-digit Q action, so look forward to that. In the meantime, hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.